Ugh. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Should be going live any moment now. Just waiting for the video to go on so I can confirm that audio is happening. It's taking a while. 7, 8, 9, 10. Morning congestion, maybe? Things are just slow, perhaps? Okay, here we are. Here we go. Okay, we're online now. Good morning. It's Thursday, January, what, 5? And this is my What's Up Dave stream. So, what is up? I'm up. That's good. Um, Today, there were some things I wanted to show and tell. But first, let me just get my head together and just kind of make a plan for the day. And so that entails going to my Quiver application. This is a programmer's notebook that I just did something I didn't mean to do. Programmer's notebook that I use to keep track of all my stuff that I need to clean up at some point. Let's see. I guess, where do I keep these continuity things again? Yeah, that's right. I have two places that I've been wanting to do it. Well, let me see what I did yesterday. We did record the podcast. I didn't do a January one of these. Oh, that's because I did the stream so late in the day. I didn't even think about doing this. I just make a dollar sign. Wednesday, we did record the podcast. Did take down the Christmas tree. Did not do that still. I need to really look at this list again. Right now, I think my attention is too much scattered across too many lists. What I did yesterday was I actually had to take the darn Christmas tree to the city dump, which meant tying it onto the top of my car and renewing my city dump permit. I took some pictures of the tree, which I'll show later. I'm just uploading them now from my camera. To dump, I packaged stuff for return. Yesterday was like I slept a lot that day. I slept a whole lot. Yesterday I was very tired. Drank a lot of water. Yesterday was kind of a lost day. So today is Thursday. I want it to be a coding day. At least 2 sessions, let's say. I was going to say 8 hours, but as soon as I typed that, then I felt bad. 2 sessions of coding will be good. So there'll be a morning session and probably an afternoon session after a break. What else is there? I should, if I add energy, make a product listing for the ETP notebook, full-size notebook. That would be great. There's Stream Health complaining about. Well, all right. Show and tell portion. Is this thing done uploading? Maybe not. It looks like it maybe did enough. Let me pull up Lightroom. That's on the wrong freaking screen. Here's Lightroom. And let me go to my camera uploads and synchronize this data. It's uploading something. It's taking a long time. Yeah, so There's the Christmas tree tied to the top of my car. This is where all Christmas trees go to die. This is my Christmas tree that I put on top of two lonely other Christmas trees. Um, yeah, look at this. Is I think the area of the dump where they have all the you throw away all the brush. So I actually took this picture because someone you're not supposed to leave Christmas trees at our dumpster, but some people do. And there was someone there who looked like they were taking notes on who had done it, and I was worried that they were writing down my license plate number, and I wanted to have proof that I had actually dumped my tree at the dump. Plus, it was kind of an interesting. I had never been to that part of the city dump before. Yesterday, I was also feeling really tired. Someone in the chat room suggested that maybe I was dehydrated, and I know I haven't been drinking a lot of water recently, so I started drinking. Got these 2 used bottles of sport drink, and these are 32 ounces apiece. So I need to get through these during the day. I actually do feel better. My back isn't hurting. My back has been sore for the past few days. Maybe it was due to the extreme dehydration as the discs narrow or muscles cramp or something like that. So, but the thing I wanted to look over today, and I'm going to set the timer so I don't go too long, 15-minute set, is the new, well, let me show this first. Let me get this, let's drop this. This is the new, let's see, we'll go to the split cam. No, that's not the new pads. This is the curry that I'm using to motivate myself to program today. This has been marinating overnight. This is called, this is from a mix, a Singaporean food mix from a company named Prima Taste. It's a rendang beef curry. Let me put this back. It's different than the Japanese style curry in that I think there's more coconut. There's coconut in it, for one thing. It's more of a Southeast Asian taste than the relatively milder Japanese taste. So somewhere between Indian curry and Japanese curry, I guess. And it's with coconut, more coconut flavors in it. But the thing I really want to show is this is the new ETP full-size notebook in its packaged form. And it's the first time I've actually seen it completely packaged up and ready. So I've got 2 samples of these. I need to take pictures of these for Amazon. But here's the packaged versions of the loose leaf refills. So this is the sample I had before, which we were just shrink wrapping. I had not yet designed like this front piece yet, and bought barcodes to put on them. So the front sheet is a print-on-demand sheet, and then the rest of these are offset print, which is cheaper and gives you better quality. These are custom inks, so there's no dithering on them, so they're really clear. So there's that punched. This was the punched 50-pack. This is the unpunched 150-pack. I'm not even sure people will buy this much paper, but might as well see. If people want to make notebooks, might want to buy it. Like people who are using the ARC system. I should actually make a video making an ARC notebook out of these. That would be cool. So this is the unpunched 50-pack, and this is the punched 150-pack. And for these, we're using cardboard backers just to keep them stiff. This is like a corrugated, thicker cardboard. Try to keep it going. They make sure that the runs of the grain on the cardboard going lengthwise, so there's better stiffness. So that's good. And the 50 packs use that thinner cardboard that we used to use on the pads, but I think the expectation with the pads is that they would hold together better. And it turns out that if I wanted to use really thick cardboard is like super expensive, and it ends up like pushing the cost. It costs more than the paper. The little cardboard bagger costs more than the actual printing of the paper of this. It makes it ridiculously expensive. unless you buy in bulk, I suppose, but I can't afford to do that. So anyway, here we have the, I'm going to open one of these because I want to see what's inside. Hopefully I won't be surprised by unpleasantness. So, let's see. Let's get a good angle on this. How do you open this? Using my letter opener here. I don't want to screw it up. There. So here, interesting. Everything here costs money. I feel bad for untree grabbing this. So here's the front sheet. Oh, that's nice. They actually rounded the corners on this. They looked into having the corners rounded. This is this is upside down. So this is actual vinyl. We actually finally find some stuff that wasn't like super expensive. It's not the thickest vinyl, but I think we might want to change the ETP notebooks, all of them, to use this stuff, and also to round corners on the small ones as well. That would be nice. So yeah, this is the full-size ETP notebook. You can see it's the same design as we've had before. See what the light in here is bad. Double-sided. It's using double wire binding, which is not the same as spiral binding, so it can lie flat like this, which is really important to me. Let's get this closer in. And this all looks good. There's a little bit extra margin on the inside set. So you should also be able to use it like this, or like this. Do the dates. This is a nice notebook. It's too bad I had to charge so much for it because these are expensive to make. These are made right here in New Hampshire using local work. Oh, this is not good. Why is this not binding so? This should be closed in more. I'll send a note to Frank. It's relatively easy for people to fix, but I don't know if that's an issue. Because it looks like the pages can pull out. Yeah. Luckily this binding is a little... But this is nice. I like the new vinyl here. The vinyl we're using for the small notebooks, those are actually, it turns out it's not vinyl at all. It's actually some sort of laminated paper. But I think I'd like to go to this vinyl. The rounded corners are nice. This is really cool. I like this. The textures on the outside, yes. This is awesome. I'm very pleased with this. I might want to redesign the smaller notebooks so it doesn't have all the time tracking things. That might be the thing to do. Yeah, we'll see how well those sell. Yeah. There's also a hardbound version of this I want to make that has more pages. Or maybe not. Maybe the one thing I'm wondering is whether or not this side should just be dot grid for note taking. It may not be necessary, but this makes me really happy. I am happy with that. Looking forward to taking pictures of that. So, I guess that's what I'm doing today. A bunch of coding. I should make a note of. Let's see. I did show and tell for ETP notebooks and Rendang Curry. The stream. Yeah, we'll stream the coding later. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm trying to think of anything else. I just made more trash. Well, more events as more things as event run. Oh, I need to drop off packages today. I have errands. Ugh. The past few days have been terrible because of all the errands I've been having to do, which mean getting out of the house. This means like it's cold, and maybe I'll feel better with better being more hydrated now, because I think I was feeling really tired because I was so dehydrated. Let's see, drop off packages at UPS. Okay. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a productive day, and I'll probably do some co-work streaming in a little bit.